Because everything that God has made you to be, He has somebody that has to teach you or train you. Life will prepare you and life will guide you. The universe will guide you into the right places to meet the right people and do the right thing. A lot of you, your nature, who you are, what God has made you to be, the purpose of your life is driving you to do certain things, and you are listening to what people are saying, people's opinion about you, and you going, no, I don't think I am in my, I'm doing this now, and I don't know why I'm doing it, but I think I want to be this. Yes, what you want to be may not be what life purpose has for you. Let me put it that way. So don't allow yourself to be drifted away into people's opinion. But the first question you have to ask yourself, what purpose life have for you? What purpose life that God has designed you to be, what does He has for you? What is it really that He wants you to do? For me, I am naturally born counselor and humanitarian. I love counseling. And I'm a teacher as well. And you know what? When I was young, that was something that I hate. My mom told me, she said, you need to go to school to teach. I said, me, no way. My dad family, they are all teachers, lecturers in university. They are all well-learned people and high-profile people. And I said to my mom, no, teaching is not part of my life. I'm not going to do it. Guess what? God knows how to bring me back into doing teaching. And one day when I wake up, somebody said, the month you were born, for you, it takes you slow to find things out. It's true. It took me a while to find out that, oh, okay, this is what I have to do. But I understood that power in the early age of my life because my mom instilled that in me. I remember when I was young, my mom used to tell me. That is another story I will tell you later. Don't let me even put it in this message because this message is too profound for me to bring that message in here. That will be another tape that I will do to talk about the foundation of my life. Right now, I'm talking about what purpose life has for you. Your discovery of who you are will change your whole life. It will. It will make life simpler. It will make life better for you. It will make you dream better. The next topic I'm going to talk about is dreaming the dreams that God has for you. You can never be able to dream what God has for you. You can never be able to come to the point where you would decide not to be among the 95% of the population in the world that live at the bottom of the bucket. And it's only 5% are making it. Because they have found who they are. And they have discovered the purpose of their life. Because they have pursued this thing until life has answered them. They have poked this question to life. And said, life, what is the purpose for me? And as they ask life, as they knock the door in life, and they seek in life, Matthew 7:7. Go and read it if you are a Christian. When they apply these three principles in their life, because they want what life purpose has for them. When life purpose revealed to them who they are, they decided not to be among the 95 people who are in the bottom of the bucket or in the bottom part that does not want to become wealthy. You remember I told you wealth is not about you accumulating, which is one of it. That is the basic principles. But the true wealth is to know who you are first. When you know who you are, you have already break the iron seed. You break the grass ceiling already. And you are out of the multitude. Because you are going to walk diligently. You're going to take responsibilities. You're going to take accountabilities. You're going to be persistent and consistent on your decision making, and you're going to treat people with respect. And you will watch what you say and what you do and how you treat people. You are going to release energy that builds people's up and not destroying them. So when you know who you are, when you discover, the day you will discover who you are, that will change your life. Check it out. You remember when Jesus asked the disciples, "Who do men say I am?" And they all throw questions around. You know, they want to say things to Jesus just to shut him down, because the question he asked was too big for them. They haven't thought of it. Now he's just poking their minds to come home and to think and begin to look into things seriously. And they don't want to go that route with him. So everybody, people say you are Messiah. People said you are this and you are that. And then he said, okay, you guys, first question was indirect. And then he said, wait a minute. Now I'm going to ask you people the direct question. This is not the people who are outside of this group that I'm asking this question from. Now I'm going to ask you that has been with me all this while, who do you think I am? Now that was when the rubber meets the rope. Now they realize, this question is not something we can just throw it around. He is asking us. We. How do we perceive him? How do we see him? Who he is to us? Who he is actually to all the people. Who he is. Things he's doing. Do we know who he really is? Or we just running around here because it's too good to be here? You know, you have people that come and surround themselves around you not because they want to do anything, because they get things free. Freeloaders. Yeah, so they will gang up around you. There are some you invited, some you didn't. They just joined the group. But Jesus, hear me. The day you will discover who you are is a game changing. They all started throwing words around, but one person who decided, no, this man is getting us to somewhere. This man is asking serious questions. If we don't discover who this man is, we are going to lose a great breakthrough in our lives. Yes, that man sensed that. No, this man is asking serious questions, and maybe if we got the answer right, it will change our life. Always, always, you can never be able to mount to anything unless you have a change of mind, a change of attitude, a change of circumstance. And thank God, what year can be the best year to long to do that than the year of 2021. Number 5. A number in numerology is number for change. That's why the whole world is shaking. The foundation of the earth is shaking. And things that will fall apart will fall apart. There is a shaking in the church. There is a shaking going on in everyone's faith. Now you know who is a Christian, and now not even a Christian. Now you know who is a true child of God, and now you know who is just money makers and belly fillers. There's a shaking going on. Now everybody has put on trial. Every one of us. We are all sitting on the judgment seat, and nature is judging every single one of us, what we believe, what we have been doing, and whatever it is. But the moment you discover who you are, you'll be able to stand in a test of time. Because knowing who you are is a paradigm shift in life. It's a turning point. It's a pivotal time. You can become what you want to become. You can change everything around you and even change your world when you know who you are. When you discover who you are, the power you have in your hand. So when Jesus asked that question, that is something I want to instill in you now, and I'm going to stop there. Jesus asked, and when Peter, which one of the disciples, sat quietly for the first time. Mind you, Peter is the person who talk before he think. Yeah, he's somebody that speak anyhow. He's fast, but this particular moment, he did something that he has never done before. When are you going to sit yourself down, as I said in the beginning of this tape, and do the breathing prayer? 24. 12 to knock the negative stuff out. 12 to bring the positive energy into your system. And then begin to ask these questions. What purpose life have for you? And then begin to meditate upon the 3 points. The question is, do you know who you are? Find your voice and then celebrate you. Peter sat down, and when all the disciples are throwing all kinds of answers to the wall and see which one will stick, Peter said, "You are the Son of the living God." And he hit Jesus as a tender bow. She said, "Wow. Peter of all men, you got this message right?" He looked into his 2 eyes and said, "Peter, flesh and blood cannot reveal this to you. It's only my Father in heaven who can reveal this to you." For the first time in your life, you stop all jokes around and connect. You went deep down. You remember I told you, you got to go in there and knock this brain thing out. Knock the ego out and go within. Go and meet the I am that dwell inside of you. We, the believers and Christians, we always throw these words around, but it's real. the greater one live inside of me than he that is in the world. We said, he that is in me is greater than he that is in the world. The he that is in you, his name is I am. The person you refer to, that the greater one that dwells inside of you is greater than the one in the world. His name is I am. When you cut off from this world and you descend down and you meet the I am that dwell in you, the Holy Spirit that dwell in you, and you begin to identify that I am and the Holy Spirit, he will reveal to you what is real you, not what people saying about you. And the moment you discover who you are, in reality, from the I am that dwell inside of you, your life will change. You will know your life meaning and the purpose of your life, and you will begin to act differently. You will begin to pursue the purpose life has for you, and you will be able to function well and appreciate what God has made you to be. So Peter said that, and he said, upon this rock, listen to me. After he make that statement, immediately, look at what Jesus did. Jesus promoted him. Jesus made him the rock. Jesus transformed his life. His name Petra is pebbles, small stones. Jesus took a small stones and make a rock, a solid rock. And he said, upon this rock, I will build my church. Now, listen to who he is going against. And he said, for the gate of hell shall never prevail. From this day, I give you this authority and power. Nothing from the hell realm will prevail against you anymore. The day you discover yourself, nobody can fight against you anymore. No forces. Universe cannot even contest against you, because you line your life up with the universe. You line your life up with the power of God. You line your life up with the meaning, and the whole universe, the whole power of God come in agreement with you and walk with you, dance with you, talk with you, live with you, rise up with you, go down with you every day. And you become a tool in the hands of your Maker. To be wealthy, discover who you are. Share this video. Bless people with this video. And let people know what God has made them to be. Thank you.